so much for doing this with us. Could you please tell me a little bit about yourself and the farm?
Myself?
Yes. You are the manager.
I just manage the digester.
You just manage the digester. And you do the
engine work,
engine work and the maintenance and tell people what they do.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
But it's just me.
Oh, so you do you do the most of the work.
When I need help, I got help.
Okay, gotcha. So this farm, what's the name of this farm?
Big Sky.
Big Sky Farm. It's pretty. How many cows they have, and can you tell me a little bit about the cows?
They probably have close to 8,000 jerseys going through the digester and a couple thousand outside that don't go through.
Okay.
The winter don't go through there.
Okay, good to know. So for the digester, it's I like how the setup and it works pretty well. Can you tell us what kind of digester?
It's a plug flow DVO digester.
Great. I have some other questions I'm going to ask you. So what kind of a manure handling system that removes manure from alleyway? Scrape systems, okay. Any other waste except manure goes into this digester?
Nothing.
Nothing? All manure?
All manure.
Awesome. What are the average solid content in and out of the digester?
In is around 7. After it's all finished, a little over 2.
Oh, that's impressive. That's good. So it's always around 7, or 7 is
6. Yeah, it runs from 6.5, 7, somewhere in there.
Can it go even higher?
It varies a little bit.
Okay.
Not much though.
So if it goes too high, you add water to dilute?
Don't do nothing.
You don't do. Just you try to keep it around 7.
Take what we get.
That's good. So it means this digester can handle a little bit bigger range, but you want to keep it around 7.
Those digesters like really thick, but we don't have that option.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I do. I think I heard some farms, they have a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
8
or even higher. So, got you. So can you tell us what is the digester's operating temperature and the rotation time?
100 degrees, we like to keep it, and we probably have an 18 day.
18 days. Okay. Awesome. So if this is a continuous flow, right?
It's continuous
flow. So you don't really have
but
to.
But it's a plug flow.
Okay, so you don't need how often you add the feed. You just keep continuously
it goes in there all
plug flow.
Plug flow.
Wonderful. We got this. Is there any pre-treatment of manure before it goes in? No. Were there any manure management changes after you install this anaerobic digester? I know it's 12 years, so if you can remember.
Well, we went through a lot of them, but yeah, not basically the same.
Basically the same.
Since the centrifuge is in, that's the best change yet.
Right, but that was after digester, right?
Yeah, that's just 6 months ago.
Right, so the flow is a digester first and then goes to the centrifuge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. What is the anaerobic digester's routine maintenance? What make you feel I have to check on it? What is a routine maintenance? Do you think it's a labor intense or
daily?
Right, daily or weekly or monthly?
Just walk around, make sure everything's running. That's it.
I guess because I checked, you have all those really nice panels and everything. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If something ain't working, you'll find out.
Oh, that's true. Was there any major repairs of this AD so far in these 12 years?
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit, how was that, or
the roof
was
fell
a pain,
in
or
on one side, so we had to fix that, cleaned all the sand out. So then we took the other side roof off before it fell in and cleaned it out.
Okay, that sounds easier than it actually was, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha. Thank you. How much of the biogas produced daily, and how much the electricity generated?
Oh, let's see, probably 550,000 CFM of gas and probably 1.15 megawatts. Let me add that up. 28 megawatts.
28 megawatts.
27 to 28 megawatts a day.
Sounds good and impressive.
I got lots of different figures. Just got to tell you the easy
right,
ones. Megawatts
right.
easier.
Sometimes it's we have to convert in between. My next question, actually, I heard a little bit, but we want to hear you once again here. So, are there like any biogas and electricity like yields, like this production changes over the season?
Not much.
Not much. Okay, good. We want to keep it consistently, especially when we want to like give back to the grid.
All depends on the dairy.
Awesome. So we talk about like the digesters. Next thing, I just want to learn a little bit about this, like the power generator. Can you tell us a little bit about that? It was a little bit too noisy when we went in. If you can tell us a little bit about like what kind of the made and the model and how that works.
They're Guascore motors, V16s, 1200 RPM, 1200 horsepower.
Okay.
And they're hooked to a 700 kW capable generator.
Awesome. That's nice. So far, you liked it?
Two of them.
Oh, two of them. Yeah. I see. Awesome. That's great. So next is like, when you have this generator, do you need any like pre-treatment of this biogas before it goes into the generator?
We don't have any right now. But we're working on it.
Okay, so we want to get rid of some of those like H2S, and we have like condensation.
It just takes the water out.
Takes the water out. Gotcha. That's cool. Next question is about the digestate. So after the digester, the solids goes to solids. Everything actually goes to the.
Everything goes to the screw press.
Screw press, and then centrifuge.
Then the centrifuge.
And do you like land apply any of those like
they
liquid
land apply
and
everything that comes out of the centrifuge.
Including water and liquid and
the liquid, yeah.
All the liquid.
None of the fibers. The fibers out of the screw press goes in the bedding, which goes back in the manure, back through the digester, back through the screw press. It's a big vicious circle.
Oh, we love those because those are good bedding material, especially after the digester. Yeah. They are clean. So that's good. I got you. So most of those like fibers actually recycled, and the water eventually goes to the lagoon and the land applied. I see. Awesome. So next is an open question. So far, how do you like this anaerobic digester?
It's working.
It's working. If you could change it, what you would like to improve?
We've already changed it. It's
so many things, right? So far, you think this is the best version you have?
It's the best one you're going to have.
Okay, awesome. I'm happy for that.
Until somebody comes with a better one.
Right, that's great. If you feel like something you think it should be improved, maybe we can design some experiments in the future.
It works. So.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I think maybe let's just keep going like that. Good. Thank you. So we have like two last questions related to the recent weather. So was there like a hot weather and a dry season like affect this like a digester at all?
Too much water will affect them. Mm-hmm. Really cold weather where it freezes the manure, you can't get it to it, that'll affect them. That's about it.
That's about it. So like the dry or hot temperature doesn't really matter too much. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that because part of Texas we can get like really dry like for a long time, and sometimes actually northern.
Well, as long as you have your liquid off your cow, your manure's still liquid, and you got your parlor water, you can blend that in or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do you think this like this weather, like the hot weather, like the water usage, do you think it increased or doesn't really change too much?
They increase their water maybe through their misters, but we get so much evaporation it really don't show.
I see. So it doesn't really affect too much of your work and how the digester performs. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad we hear this because these are important, especially for like producers in Texas. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's all the questions we want to know today. Thank you so much for your time, and we will be in touch. Thank you.